You've set a strong foundation, built your skills, launched your ideas into the world. You didn't come this far to stall out now. Now you need momentum. That doesn't come from hustling harder, it comes from consistent strategic movement, from being accountable to yourself on an ongoing basis. The best way to do this is to implement systems thinking as an ongoing safeguard to continued progress. Turn your knowledge, intention, mindset, and skills into a new system for ongoing progress, joyfully and intentionally. Without momentum, even the best strategy loses steam. But with it, you grow, adapt, and continue making magic. This module gives you a simple framework for showing up consistently and building long-term momentum. So today's focus, the marketing momentum formula. That's daily, weekly, and monthly habits that keep your visibility and creativity alive. We'll look at how to use gratitude and reflection to fuel your next wave. Momentum is built through consistency, not intensity. Small, repeatable actions create lasting impact. We'll look at daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly rhythms to keep your marketing aligned and adaptable. Think of this system as your marketing heartbeat. Gratitude is a part of the strategy. Reflecting on what's working fuels motivation and reinforces positive habits. Accountability begins with you. Before your systems or team take over, you set the tone and build the muscle. This isn't just a to-do list, it's a leadership practice. These checkpoints help you stay clear, focused, and in integrity with your business goals. Clarity, rhythm, and gratitude equals sustainable growth. When you combine intentional planning with emotional awareness, you create momentum that lasts. Marketing is self-leadership in disguise. The discipline, clarity, and courage you build here will show up in every other part of your business. So the mindset to bring today? Remember, progress over perfection, rhythm over rigidity. You're building lasting movement. You are here. Step 6 and 7, trust the process and also recognize and receive. You've done the work and now it's time to maintain the flow and stay open to what your consistency brings in. But to do that, you also need to periodically circle back to step 4, take inspired action. So your Fire Point challenge for today, I want you to first watch the full module and second answer the module questions. Third, I want you to post on social. Share one small habit or rhythm you use to keep your business visible, even on busy days. Tag Rose Ember Foundry and use the hashtag Momentum Marketing Formula to inspire others to show up consistently. So let's look at the marketing momentum formula. Clarity plus rhythm plus gratitude equals momentum that lasts. Marketing momentum isn't luck, it's built. And the way you build it is through steady, intentional action. That's where this formula comes in. This is your blueprint for staying consistent without burning out. By following simple daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly checkpoints, you'll keep your marketing aligned, focused, and moving forward, even when life gets busy. Use this system to create structure, stay accountable, and keep your energy tuned in to growth, one small move at a time. So let's look at daily micro movements. Marketing magic isn't made in marathons, it's made in minutes. These daily actions are like brushing your teeth for your business, small, routine, and absolutely essential for staying fresh and visible. They're not meant to be overwhelming, they're meant to keep your momentum alive in the real world, even on the days when you're running on caffeine and crossed fingers. These keep your brand alive in the world. Things like check and respond to comments and messages, because your audience isn't a numbers game, it's a relationship. Checking in daily keeps your brand human, present, and trustworthy. Think of it like waving back when someone says hi on the street. Basic manners, high ROI. And post or engage for 10 to 15 minutes max. You don't need to spend hours scrolling to make an impact. Hop in, post something meaningful or fun, leave a comment on someone else's content, and exit the algorithm. Set a timer. This is maintenance, not a rabbit hole. Or add one new idea or insight to your content calendar. Creativity compounds. Every day, jot down one idea. Something you noticed, learned, felt, or laughed at. I keep a running note on my computer desktop for this purpose and refer back whenever I need something new. You don't need to use it today, but your future self will love having that stockpile when inspiration is low. And then there's the gratitude check-in. What am I proud of today? This is your emotional reset button. Even if it was a weird day and all you did was show up, that counts. Gratitude reframes your day from not enough to forward motion. And that mindset shift, that's where real momentum begins. Weekly, consistent action. This is where momentum starts to look like results. Daily action keeps the pulse steady. Weekly action is where real traction kicks in. This is your rhythm section, your marketing metronome. These are the moves that compound over time to build trust, visibility, and conversion. You don't need to do everything, just do the right things consistently. This is where real traction builds. Publish or schedule at least 1 to 2 pieces of content, blog, post, email, video, because content is your brand's voice. Let it speak regularly. You're already doing this, but it's worth tying in your weekly posting activity to the overall momentum your business gains. Don't look past this, please. Whether it's a thought-provoking blog, a funny reel, or just an email that actually gets opened, just keep showing up where your audience is. Your regular content keeps you top of mind and top of feed. Review performance metrics, engagement, views, clicks. Your numbers aren't judgment, they're feedback. Checking your metrics weekly just helps you spot what's working and what's falling flat before you waste time. This is about being informed, not obsessed. Glance at the data, learn from it, adjust, repeat. We will elaborate on this in the next module. And reach out or follow up with one connection, a collaboration, a lead, a client. The best marketing often happens behind the scenes. That DM you've been meaning to send, the email that you haven't followed up on, this is your nudge. One real connection each week keeps your business network warm and your opportunities flowing. It's always a good idea to add this to your calendar once weekly on repeat. And remember, it doesn't need to take a lot of time. Schedule 10 minutes. Update goals and tasks in your project manager. Think of this as your weekly business tune-up. Adjust your goals based on what happened this week. Push deadlines if needed. Mark things off. Yes, you are allowed to feel smug about it because I sure do. This habit alone will save you hours of chaos later. And then a gratitude check-in. What came up this week because I showed up? This is the part most people skip, and it's the most important. Did someone reply to your post? Did a sale pop out of nowhere? Did you just feel more like a real business owner this week? Pause and notice. You're not just doing tasks, you're planting seeds. So then monthly, this is your big picture reflection, because you can't scale what you never stop to study. This is your zoom out moment, the CEO seat. Once a month, I want you to step back from the day-to-day hustle and actually look at what's happening. Are your actions moving the needle? Is your message still on point? Is your time being used wisely or just being used? This isn't about perfection here, it's about alignment. Think of this as your monthly business date with yourself. Snacks optional, but highly recommended. Zoom out to realign and refine. Review your analytics and highlight what works best. The data doesn't lie, but it does need your interpretation. Instead of drowning in numbers, ask simple questions. What posts got traction? What email had the best open rates? What format did people respond to? Use this intel to guide your next moves, not beat yourself up. Then update your offers, services, or content themes based on real data. Markets evolve, so should you. If something's not resonating, it's not failure, it's feedback. Tweak your offers, refresh your messaging, lean into what people actually want right now. Data-driven pivots are how businesses grow without losing their soul. And then revisit your goals and set 1 to 2 stretch intentions. Growth doesn't happen inside your comfort zone, right? So every month, take a moment to ask, what am I working towards now? What would stretch just enough? Setting 1 or 2 bolder intentions helps keep your momentum pointed in the right direction and your ambition awake. Then celebrate your wins, even the small ones. Progress without celebration is just a boring to-do list. Did you stay consistent this month? Did you land a client? Get a comment from someone you admire? Pause and feel good about it. Write a note or post on social about your win. Celebration is fuel. It reminds you why you started and keeps you excited to continue. And don't forget to audit your calendar. Are your actions aligned with your goals? Time is your most honest mirror. If you say visibility is your priority but haven't posted in 3 weeks, the calendar is calling you out. No shame, just insight. Every month, check in. Is your time matching your intention? And then let's talk quarterly. Every 90 days, it's time to get out of the weeds and into the strategy. This is where you pause, assess, and architect your next level. What's working? What's not? Where are you headed next? So treat this quarterly ritual like a board meeting, with you as the visionary in charge. Do a full performance review. What's growing? What's plateaued? Zoom out and look for patterns, not just peaks. Which platforms, offers, or messages gained traction? What stalled? This is your opportunity to double down on momentum and gracefully release what's no longer serving you. Reassess your brand message and your visual identity. Does it still reflect you? Brands evolve just like people do. Your visuals, your tone, and your message should feel like a mirror, not a costume. If things feel stale or disconnected, this is your chance to realign before the gap widens. Identify one area of expansion, a new platform, a campaign, a partnership. Stretch strategically. Don't try to do all the things. Pick one new channel, idea, or experiment that could move the needle. Whether it's launching a mini campaign, pitching a podcast, or testing a new product, choose something that excites and challenges you. Plan and prioritize next quarter's content and marketing roadmap. Strategy lives on your calendar. Map out key themes, launches, holidays, and visibility pushes for the next 90 days. This keeps you focused and flexible because when the plan is clear, creativity has room to play. This is the gold. Maybe it's seasonal dips. Maybe your audience always shows up more for stories than stats. Maybe you work better with sprints than marathons. The more you observe, the more powerful and personalized your strategy becomes. Long-term accountability. This is marketing self-leadership. This system isn't just about getting seen. It's about learning how to lead yourself. Right now, you may or may not have a marketing department nudging you to post or plan or pitch. As your business grows, these rhythms will become built in. Your systems will nudge you. But right now, that accountability starts with you. Your future business will have systems that ping you with reminders, a team that runs your ideas, and analytics that clearly guide your next move. But until then, it's you and your checklist, you and your calendar, you and that sticky note that says, post the damn reel. Keep showing up, keep tracking, keep adjusting, because you are the engine behind the momentum. And this is where you build the muscle of momentum, not through hustle, but through ownership, through alignment, through the willingness to keep showing up even when the results aren't instant. Because every time you take action, reflect, refine, and recommit, you're not just marketing, you're leading. You are the engine, you are the rhythm, and you are the reason this thing moves forward. So our resources and activities for today. External resources include the blog, Momemtum versus Burnout, How to Know the Difference. And in the vault, we have a weekly momentum tracker and the quarterly momentum review tracker. Our activities include a writing prompt. What does momentum look like in your business, and what rhythms help you stay consistent when motivation dips? Reflect on the daily, weekly, or monthly actions that help you feel focused and in flow. What small routines keep your business visible even on hard days? And when you felt the most in momentum, what were you doing differently? To apply this week, I want you to choose one daily habit, one weekly action, and one monthly check-in to begin implementing now. Put reminders on your phone or calendar. A reminder, your FirePoint challenge for today. First, you'll watch the module, then you'll answer the questions, and our social post. I want you to share one small habit or rhythm you use to keep your business visible, even on busy days. Tag Rose Ember Foundry and use the hashtag Momentum Marketing Formula to inspire others to show up consistently. Momentum is magnetism. When you show up consistently, the universe knows where to find you. Momentum isn't built in one day, but it is built daily. Every post, every insight, and every small act of showing up adds fuel to your fire. This formula isn't just a checklist. It's a commitment to yourself, your vision, and your growth. When you lead with clarity, move in rhythm, and ground yourself in gratitude, you create a marketing engine that doesn't burn out. It builds up. So keep going, keep aligning, let it compound. The business you're building is already in motion, and you're the reason it moves.